Well, I was a runaway youth. I went through a struggling time a couple years ago. It came to the point where home life was very rough. I went through a lot and I ended up running away, and actually somebody knew and heard of Jackson Street and gave me their contact information, and we contacted Jackson Street and I made an appointment with them and I talked to them and I came and stayed at the shelter. I was very reluctant, especially when you have parents who were very strict and very on me, and it was a very real thing for me, something I had to do for myself to make myself better in the end. When I sat down with I don't even know who it was, but I sat down with them and they talked about how they have anger management and how they can help you find colleges and how they can help you with school and tutoring and help also with parents and having a better relationship with your parent and with the people outside of you and working on yourself mainly. And I knew in my heart that it was the best decision for me to get away, and I needed to work on myself to better myself and not worry about other people. I got to see other people's point of views too, which was nice. Like, I wasn't the only one struggling, and I felt like I struggled a lot and I felt like I was the only one, and to find out there's more people out there who felt just like me was really nice and eye-opening. I ended up actually getting out of the shelter, and well, it worked for a couple months and then didn't work out as I thought it would. So I actually went back in. I put myself back in and I went through it again. And when I came out the second time, it definitely was an improvement. I felt better, I was happy, I was getting the help I needed, and the skill set I learned, it really helped me out a lot. And I'm very thankful for Jackson Street for that. They don't turn kids away. Like, if a kid needs help, they're gonna help that kid. And I also learned more about myself and how I could help myself more, and I kind of reached out to them and said, hey, I'm struggling with this a lot, and they got me the resources I needed and helped me out. They're also kind and caring, and you feel that, and there's no judgment from any of them. No people are gonna judge you of how you are, what you come from, what your background is. And I actually called Susan and I said, well, looks like I'm coming back in, and you know, I think she definitely had to push me a couple times to be like, Taylor, come on now. But I was always nervous, but I mean, overall, you also have that safety of you have somewhere warm and you have a meal to come to and you have a bed to sleep in and you have people you can interact with, which people need that, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel for everything. So Jackson Street was definitely my light. The future has a lot to hold for me, I feel like. I graduated early, and I just got done with wrestling, and I am starting my CNA program and hopefully gonna go work for my bachelor's in nursing and hopefully help other people like me who need help out there. And it's okay to seek that help, and you're not alone in this battle, and it doesn't need to be a battle. Jackson Street helps a lot of youth. Like, there are thousands of youth out there that are homeless, and having a shelter and something warm and welcoming to come to, it makes all the difference. You go from being in the dark to finding light and finding yourself and knowing it is okay, you will be okay. And we're pretty lucky that we get to have a home, a youth shelter where youth can feel safe and wanted. I'm overall so glad I got to experience the opportunity to be in the Albany House and the Corvallis House, and I got to experience it and go through all these different trainings and get to find myself and know it's going to be okay in a bad situation.